Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no.
Alright guys, welcome back to another review, and yeah, I do apologise for two things. Number one, I do apologise for not having a video up in about a week. I've just been mega busy. Number two, not too sure what's going on with the camera right now. I don't know. Mega bright for some reason, don't know. But today, I'm just going to do a Duel, I don't know, it's just a coil, so just gonna build something simple on here, and there we go. It's not going to be amazing, it's not going to be super sublime, it's just going to be a couple of coils, so here we go. Alright guys, and we're back. Right, so today we're building on the tugboat, so it's going to need something bonus reader. This is the stuff you're going to need. A pair of pliers. If you've got plastic ones, be careful with them. Coils do get hot. Need a couple of screwdrivers. One for the screws on the ATI. One's for the coils. This is the. See if I can just get this lined up. There we go. This is, I don't know what the millimeter of this one is, but I've used it for quite some time. It's not too bad. You need a pair of cutters, wire cutters, anything like that. Nail clippers, they normally work for me. And last of all, a pair of scissors for cutting the cotton and wire, which I have seemed to have lost already. Just kind of narrows it down a little bit. Don't know where that's gone, and you will need your atomizer that you're building on. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna obviously clean these old coils out and get some cotton, get some wire, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Right, first thing, just get your atomizer that you're going to build on. Of course, take your coils out, and this is what I do anyway. You just simply place that on the ohms reader, just like that. Second of all, you get your screwdriver. By the way, I hope you guys like the new way I've got this set out. I do apologise for my voice, it is 10:30 and I've just woke up. I know, I'm quite lazy. Alright, and then you get your wire. Not too sure, I know this is camphor. Came with the, it's just the length of wire that the limo came with. Just clip that in half. And if you guys can see, there you go. It's normal camphor. And then we just, I think I am gonna attempt this probably backwards, I'm not too sure, but I know 7 or 8 wraps normally comes out, both sides normally comes out to about 0.5, I'm not too sure, but it normally works out. So I'm firing for 1.0 0.15. See if it comes out anywhere near that, or could come out with 2. I'm not too sure, but it's not quite professional, I know, but it's the way I like to build. So all I do is, oops, getting the shot might be handy. Just put middle in the index finger on there, hold the other side, and then we just wrap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. There you go, just like that. If you guys can see it, pinch it down as much as you can, and then there's our first coil, like that. Little micro coil, so it's not too bad. And then all you have to do is just clip off the axe at the other side, and there's our first coil built. So one thing I always remember is to see the leads. You get one lead bigger than the other. That's because to leave the inside of the coil on the middle post. So I'm going to wrap the other one, and then I'm going to check the ohms of it. So I'll be right back after I've done that. So welcome back. Right, I've got the first coil on here. First coil is through. We just negative screw is screwed down. Take the other screwdriver with these leads, wherever it's gone, there it is. Normally I will clip the negative one, if I can get in there. There we go. Come on. There we go. And then just simply bend the other one up. That normally gives me enough room to get the other coil on. So you just get the other coil. Why? Camera. Why? Come on. Do it for me. There we go. It's a bit better. Do apologise. Trying something new with the camera. So yeah, you just get the other coil and feed it through the holes. There we go. This is one of the reasons why I like the tugboat, because it is really easy to build on. One thing you can do is just budge the other coil over, and then you can proper get in there. The most difficult part is just holding both coils at the same time and just tighten them down. You can then, helps if I was in shot again. There we go. You just clip these wires that you've got just floating around. If they right, this, if you guys can see, is what sometimes happens where you go to cut the wires and you cut the wire from the coil instead of the actual coil, which kind of narrows it down. So I'm going to rewrap this other coil throw that on, and I'll be right back once I've got that all done. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. Right, yes, I've finally got this thing in here. This coil's on 6 because, well, the wire that I had wasn't just long enough, so I had to go stop at 6. This one's definitely on 7. So yeah, it's comes out at 0 to 2. So it's not too bad. I thought, yeah, 6 and 7, it's gonna ohm out pretty low. So I'm gonna whip this, and then we're gonna dry burn it and wick it, get some juice on it, and get a bit of vape. So give me, you know what, sod it. We'll do the dry burning things now. So just simple as you just throw it on the mech mod, box mode, whatever you're going to use, and a couple of clicks. This is the 50 watt ISIC. Let's turn it down. I don't know, 15.5. That'll do. So what you have to do is for clearing, sorting the cotton out, is the coils even is just pulse, and then give it a pinch. There's quite a few hot spots. I do apologise that if this goes off the camera. One thing I do want to do is get the coils, try and get them as straight as I need, because I want these to be center filled, because it helps with airflow, as I found out in the past. So I do apologise if this looks pretty messy at the minute, but should heat up alright. Well, one's heating up, the other one isn't. So we simple as just give it a quick pull together. It could take a good while. They make sure the posts are all tightened down. Not 100% sure why this coil here seems to be heating up more than the other one. Hot spot. Could be because there's a, there we go, it's better. So there you go, and all we've got to do now is just get our cotton. All I do is just unravel the cotton wherever it is. There it is. Because these are small coils, you just to get a bit of cotton. That's enough, and then you just start to get a point on the cotton, and then we throw it on the RDA here. So I'm gonna do that, then juice up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, yes, so I have all the cotton in. Just need snips, and you just simple as snip it to the really cable. You have to get in the way. Might help if this was on the camera, but unfortunately it's not that simple. Right, do apologise. Camera decides to go nuts, and come on. I'm gonna say I hate this camera. Simple as that. Right, so we have cotton. You just get your screwdriver. Hopefully this is in shot. It is. And just as simple as tucking it in. Right. Alright. One thing I do, yeah. I always seem to leave a gap between the coil and here. It's just a big gap going all the way through. This is the sole purpose of getting air through onto the coils. So just gonna grab my juice wherever that's gone. Need to run into town, get some more juice. Helps if you don't kind of get juice everywhere and waste it. So moisturize the cotton. And do we have vapors? We do. So let's bring it back out and we will bake this. So I'll be right back, guys. Yes, I do apologise for that stupid brightness, but we have vapors at a. This says, if you can read it, that's going to be a no. But that's 0.3 coil at 30 watts. So nice coils, nice. For me, yeah, not too bad. My God, that is bright for some reason. Not 100% sure why. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. This has just been a quick tutorial on how to build. I do apologise, they were quite janky coils, but they're not too bad. So I'm going to leave it here. This is Frosty, I'm out. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, and please subscribe. So I will see you on the next one. Bye for now, guys. Thank you
Because
for
you
watching.
know I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no